Good evening, everyone, and happy weekend. Hope we all enjoy our weekend and wishing everyone happy new week in advance. So just let me do this quickly, this to show us a preview of tomorrow, how tomorrow markets is going to be on gold. So without taking much of our time, I will just navigate to my charts now. So this is on daily candle. So from what we can see here, this daily candle, we see price gave us an impulsive move. Price bought to this height. So price moved from 3,000, around 3,320 and got to 5,006. Then decided to drop. It dropped to 4,390, then do a correction. Then the impulsive move for itself continue again. So currently price dropped to 4,001 here again. Then this is another correction here. So, but currently now, from this impulsive move here, price is currently at around the 50 or 61.8. Let me just use my FIP to determine that. So from this low, okay, let me take this low. If I take this low, it will be around 50% from this low, from this high to this low. So price got to 61.8 and started falling back again. So if I use this low, this height here, so it's around 70% and price started dropping. So the only thing that will make us to sell this market if price drop from here now. Okay. So when I was looking at this chart in the morning, I was looking at, okay, maybe price want to come down to around the 3,005 because since price moved from this low, it has not come back to do any correction. So I was looking at, okay, price might decide to come back to do a correction to around 3,005. But then I look at it again that gold is a buying market. Buyers can decide to, the bulls might decide that no, that's enough, we want to go up and decide to buy it up. So from here, I'm looking at it if we are going to buy this market, because from what I'm looking at, if I go to, let me go to 4 hours first, let's see if we can see anything on 4 hours. Yeah, on 4 hours, this is giving us, because I saw this like a bullish structure. Like this is like an inverted head and shoulder. This inverted head and shoulder, not like inverted head and shoulder. This is one shoulder here. This is the head, and this is another shoulder here. So, and price gave us a low here. It gave us a lower high. Yeah, this is a lower low, lower high. You can see price break this high, lower high here, with a full body candle. It break this with a full body candle. This is on 4 hours. We can see it break it with a full body candle. And what happened? Price came back to retest. This sell that happened here is a retrace of this break of structure here. If I descend to 1 hour, we'll see it clearly because there is a W between this inverted head and shoulder. We can see the W here. This is the W here. We can see the W here. So price came back to retest this. So what I'm looking at tomorrow is two things. I want to see if price want to go up, if the bulls are really in charge of this market tomorrow, because price has given me a structure, a buy structure. because the market has been selling for the past 2 months. So they might decide to pull it up tomorrow. So this one shoulder here, this is another shoulder, this here. So if price, what would make me buy this market tomorrow is I want to see first price should come back to this zone. So price has given me a break of structure. So I want it to come back to retest this zone. I want price to come back to retest this zone where we have this W again. To retest this zone around the 4582. If price retests this, so I'm hoping this will happen during the share section. If price retests this, and if it's retesting this, I'm looking at the candle I will be looking at is a week. If I will see a week, if price show a week to this zone, that means price came back to take liquidity from this zone and it's ready to go up. But if price come to this zone and break it with a strong candle, bearish, strong bullish, strong bearish candle. This is a strong bearish candle with a body, not like a wick. If I will buy, I want to see a wick like this. This is a weak candle. This liquidity sweep. So if I see something like this around this zone, around the 4,582 or 580, if I see a wick here, that's a confirmation that price has come to take liquidity. That's liquidity sweep. So price is ready to go up. But if it breaks this 4,582 with a full body like this bearish candle, if it break with full body candle like that, means sellers are still in charge. And if it break 4,582, then break this low again, that means sellers are still in charge. The market is still going to drop. It's coming down to eliminate this low. Then we might be seeing price coming back to around the 3,008 first, but it's not going to go to 3,008 straight. It might get to 4,000. This is where it stopped 4,005. It might get to 4,004. Do a retest again before it drop down to 3,008 or so. So if we go to daily again, because from daily you see the clear picture that, okay, what price is really doing. So yeah, because there's still a lot of correction to be done here. And due to the fact that the war between Israel, US, Israel, and Iran, we can't really say that, okay, this market want to buy or want to sell, because if Donald Trump decide to bomb Iran tomorrow and crude oil price go high, we will see a massive drop. So, and next week also is a delicate time to trade because it's the end of the month. So they might decide to drop this. If we look at this, when this sells happen, we will see is at the end of the month. This massive sell that happened here, this one is at the end of the month. You can see Monday, February 2nd. This happened February 2nd. This one that started here again, this one also is around end of the month. So it's very dangerous to trade, but you have to trade cautiously. So I think that's what I have for us tonight. So what I will do is I will just watch out. Let's see what will happen during the share section. If price break this low, let me go to 1 hour. So if price break this low, around the 4,561, that means the sellers are still in charge. We should look out for sell. But if it get to 4,580, then it give us a week. It show a week down here to take liquidity. That means buyers are ready to buy it up. So we can buy up to this height first to 4,740. Yeah, 4,740. Then after that, we target this height around the what? Oh, my screen is blocking it. This height around the 4,840 or so. The next might be 5,000. So that being said, I think that will be end of this call. I just let me do this quickly so we have an idea of the market tomorrow. So I will thank you so much for your time. So I hope you all enjoy the upcoming week and have a lovely week ahead. Thank you. Bye for now.